definitely have some skill sets among them, especially the young ones coming up through the ranks.
Yeah, they do. Looking forward to tonight's game, but, you know, it's going to be a cracker, so we hope you can stay with us and join us. So welcome back for round 18 here. NT Football Women's Premier League. I'm Natasha Medbury with me, Mina. So we're just looking at the Litchfield girls warming up here. There's a bit of a special occasion happening, tea for Thomas, and we'll talk more about that shortly. There's Mindil sitting in third, Mina. So the finals is already set here, of course, for next week. We've got the semis. So at the end of the competition, we've got round 18 after round 20 because this is the COVID catch-up game. So this team should have been playing, this game should have been 3 weeks ago. So you can see the T for Thomas there. We'll get into the story and you'll see the orange socks there for Litchfield. A lot of meaning behind that as the girls walk on to the pitch for tonight's game. They'll do a T for Thomas as well out there on the pitch. So Litchfield sitting in 6th, Mindil sitting in 3rd. So the result of tonight's game won't impact the finals, but it has a lot of meaning for sirens there. The Fireys always do this, don't they?
They just know when we're on point.
Yeah, they know when we're right on camera because we're in the grandstand here. We're not in an office, so you can see the T that both teams, the referees are indicating there. So it's National Sepsis Day, on Monday. And there was a young Darwin boy, 13 years of age, unfortunately 4 years ago, passed away unexpectedly from sepsis and from a well-known family up here in Northern Territory associated with football and AFL. His cousins play for Litchfield, which is Riley and Bella. So they also do this in the AFL competition, the Southern Districts Crocs that the girls play for and who Thomas played for, that they have the T for Thomas round. They wear the orange. And the promotion that this family does, Mina, is amazing.
It is.
And like I said, we'll have a vet up here just to talk about it a little bit more because the rate for First Nations people is 4 times the normal rate for non-First Nations people. So that's a massive difference and a concern. So they're doing a awareness, creating a video to promote the awareness, and it's based towards First Nations people that they want to get out to the communities, which is absolutely terrific. And a few of the other governments around Australia want to get on board, so that's really good as well. So we'll get a little bit more info on that. But I know when I play the T for Thomas round happens to be against my Palmerston Magpies team in the AFL competition that up here. And it's very, very emotional to start with and very meaningful. So
it's fantastic that they do raise that awareness. You know, you hardly hear of sepsis these days. But look, these Litchfield girls are definitely out there and they're going to play it their all tonight. And that's fantastic.
And that's what I said. They've only won the 1 game this season, but if something's going to give them that motivation tonight, it's this.
T for Thomas.
And as we spoke about earlier in the highlights package, Mindil in 3rd played Yuppers last week, who was sitting in 4th, and they managed to draw, which means that the Yuppers are getting some momentum heading into the finals.
Oh, 100%. Yes.
So Mindil will want to head into the finals themselves on a win, so they're not going to lie down very easily tonight.
No, they're not. And just a quick shout out to Litchfield's goalie, Carly Carly Thielen. Just a big shout out to her Oppa and the family down south. She just asked if we could give a shout out. So I hope Oppa, they're very proud of her, his granddaughter. She does very well in the goals.
Yep, and with the orange on tonight, of course. And I think they're in lockdown, Mina, down in Victoria. So yes. I reckon they enjoy watching the granddaughter on NITV as much as we do. Up-and-coming goalie, which is always a positive to see. So Litchfield in the red, of course. Mindil, ACES in the yellow. The bumblebee yellow. I like. So positive note already. No. So the referee's picked up.
The balls actually went out.
Oh, it went out, okay. I was just thinking to myself, I have no idea what that was called for then. So, final start next week. This is the last round. The weird thing is, it's round 18. Last week was round 20 because we had lockdown in Darwin due to COVID a couple of weeks ago. So instead of postponing, or they postponed the round, sorry, instead of just abandoning it. So we're playing round 18 now. So beautiful conditions here tonight.
It is very beautiful.
Not the breeze that we had last week. There was like a bit of a gale. There's not much movement out there, but it's a nice dry season night. It's been a bit hot. Wet season, the build-up is trying to kick in. Now, there's Bella Clark. So that's who we were speaking about. Her mum will chat to us soon about the T for Thomas. Of course, Thomas was her cousin. And she's got the hot job tonight on the lethal lefty. Casey McWilliam. Of course, we've seen that she's a definite goal kicker, and she's still sitting in fourth. On 11 goals in the leading goal kickers, and we'll touch on more about the Golden Boot later, Mina, because I've got a bit of a hot story on that one. But I'll save that one. I'll save a few tricks up my sleeve.
Okay.
So we'll just watch on replay. So McWilliam. It was the most casual approach at goal I think I've seen her do.
I think it would have been an offside. That's probably why.
So goal kick. Free kick, sorry.
Beautiful kick.
Offside, so that's gone through. Now, very impressed with Coombs. She got the goal for them last week, Chloe Coombs. Only Richards couldn't trap that one. The other McWilliams sister tries to give it to her sister. Clark got caught behind, and just, well done.
Oh, well,
Grandad would have been proud of that one.
I would have been proud of that save.
So well done, Carly-Ann Tiernan.
Beautiful save.
So the first corner. So
just having a look at this. I would have thought that would have been a little bit off it, but no, she was actually on fantastic. I thought she would have taken that a little bit further. She had that advantage a little bit in front of Bella Clark there. But yeah, fantastic to Carly-Ann Tiernan. She did do a fantastic save there.
So we've got
awesome
the
save.
corner kick here by Courtney. Oh, look at that for a kick. Tiernan goes and crashes into one of her own players, and it ricochets and it's through. So it's come off one of the Litchfield players and it's gone through the goal. So the first goal already on the board for Mindil, and it is that player.
That player.
McWilliam.
McWilliam, just having a look. Beautiful, perfectly. You know, the ball dropped right in front of the... You can see Carly-Ann Tiernan was more concerned about her her player she nearly took out. But look, unfortunately, the girls, she didn't get back in time. But hey, beautiful kick through, beautiful finish, and well done to Mindil Aces.
So Mindil Aces, the first goal on the board, the 4-minute mark. So just unfortunate there for Litchfield, but Mindil have started pretty hot here.
There was an offside there somewhere.
So that one was called. Mindil getting back into position now. Good set up there from Litchfield. Another good kick.
Beautiful kick by Erin Davis.
They missed her last week. She was missing last week.
Yes.
The wall in the back line. I think Jess Brock was back there. She's the one, number 15 now for Litchfield. Clark needs to stay tight on Cassie McWilliam. She's the danger player and the X factor for them. There's Davis. There's that experience. Coombs, she's got some pace. She gets there, puts the pressure on them, and that stays in. Wow, that looked like it was out. So Brock up the line to Coons, but doesn't reach her, unfortunately.
Great start for Litchfield and Mindil at the moment. You know, they're both the girls, both teams look like they're really hungry and out there to have and finish the season off with a win.
Yeah, with a high. In a bit of a rough season. They've only got the one win so far, but as you spoke about before the start of the game, Mina, they always look like they're enjoying themselves. No one sort of drops their head. They're having fun. They get around each other, and you know when they get a goal, they're pretty good at the excitement and the celebration. Yeah. And I know after we commentated their first and only win so far of the season, they were so happy. It was good to see the enjoyment on their face. So I guess I sort of tend to maybe sway a bit that I hope they get their second win of the season tonight. So just need to sort of push like they did last week. I felt at the start of the game they really pushed on Casuarina and just shut down that space. I feel they need to do that against Mindil tonight as well.
Yeah, and definitely don't give any key players room.
So there's Brock, of course, playing with the same team as her mum. So number 15 and number 13. So throw in going the way of Mindil.
So Litchfield's a bit of a family affair. You know, you got the Clark sisters, you got the Bolwell sisters in there.
Yeah, there's a...
And then you've got Mindil then you've got mother and daughter duo. And then you've got the Mindil Aces, you've got the McWilliams sisters in there. So, yeah, it's quite a...
Juan.
Yeah, and the Juan.
And I think the father is the coach. The McWilliam girls, their dad is the coach. So
now, I'm not quite too sure. Was he the goalie when we had the celebrity match?
No, that was the Port coach. That's the Port coach.
Okay.
I got them mixed up to start with as well, but no, that's... Well, I think he might be. No, he was. And the Port coach was on the pitch playing with us.
That's right, yes. And he looked like he probably was a superstar goalie back in his days.
He could move. Yeah, that was for the NAIDOC. The NAIDOC game that we had. So Teelan takes that one easily. Good kick. Coombs. Just get it forward. Just got to... Bolwell was a little pocket rocket up in the
Yes. I think they're missing her at the moment. She must be on the bench.
No, I think she's out there. Trying to pick her up.
No.
No, I think it's the other one, yeah. So just pushing that pressure. That was Juan. So this going through. Teelan just lets it go to her. Well done. Good communication. Now goes to Davis. So of course their captain. There's just a tap through. Chase out there by Reed. Bit of body work. Bit of a shove out the way. You can see the fire truck in the background there on the top of the screen. They've already impacted
They already let us
the
know
game.
they're
Yeah,
here.
that they're here. I reckon they watch us on the live stream. So Brock's got this one covered. Which way does she go? Go back in a dangerous position here for Mindil. Goes out wide to Carter. Carter goes into the box. It's easily cleared. And here's McWilliam. So we'll just watch this play. So Juan tries to go back to McWilliam, but they need Clark thought it was going to go out, but it just stopped. So she had to defend it in the end.
She did well clearing that. She's got McWilliams right behind her on her back.
Again, they go in. They've got the numbers here, Litchfield. Just need to clear it. But Joanne's there. Here's Coombs. Needed the 1-2 to stay in. And here's Clark. So that's gone out, and it's going the way of Mindil. So we've got a bit more information now, just on what the T for Thomas is. We'll just watch McWilliam here. This is Cassie. She's got lethal left. She put it to the hot spot. She does, and gives it to her sister, but a good take there by Thielen. Well done to Carly-Ann Thielen for Litchfield. So welcome. How are you?
Good, thank you.
If you just want to introduce yourself and what the T for Thomas, we gave a little bit of a touch on the information, but if you can just give us a bit of background on Thomas, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, hi, I'm Yvette Clark from T for Thomas. I'm the president, and we established the charity in 2017 after Thomas passed from sepsis. Our family had never heard, I'm his auntie, our family had never heard of sepsis before, and I guess you know, it's just not fair on families to have never heard of something when their child becomes so unwell and on life support and not expected to survive. So I guess that's really the background of why we started it. And yeah, we've been doing lots of community events, community awareness, and really so rapt that every year that Football NT and Litchfield get behind our cause.
And we were just saying, as we've got a corner here, so McWilliam's going to go and take the corner now. Of course, you are the mum of Bella and Marley that's out there playing. There's Bella. She just cleared it, so she just saved her team a goal, which is a wonderful thing. And you can just see on replay, there's Jesse Brock, and it's gone out for the corner. So we'll just watch the corner here. Falls short, Brock's in front. And well done again. And Davis, oh no, that's Leonie Richards. So that clears the ball. Now the field, so the throw-in's going to go the way of Mindil. Now, just with touching on, I quickly mentioned that it's 4 times the rate for First Nations people compared to non-First Nations people, which is a big concern, and that you're currently doing a video sort of aiming towards First Nations people with the NITV. I mean, we've got a lot of First Nations people that are watching, of course, and you know, right into it. So, you know, what sort of things can they do to help their community and help themselves?
Yeah, look, we really felt that there's a need out there, and you know, we're based in the NT, we're based in Darwin, so we've reached out. We've found a local singer from Catherine, and he's created a song for us about sepsis, because we know how much, you know, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders love their music, and
yeah, of course.
you know, we just really want to reach out to people who might not even think about sepsis at all. We just need it to be a conversation for everyone, and yeah, so it's just in the process of being made at the moment, and we hope to release that in November.
And just quickly before I let you go, and thank you for coming, is what's some of the key sort of signs that people could potentially look out for, or you know, just for the community that are sort of listening or watching that can help?
So in Thomas's case, and I guess every case, it's really about being really, really unwell. Just being
for sort of no reason. If you
well, you might be sick with a flu or just a common infection, but you're so unwell that you can barely walk, you can barely speak. You might have so some of the key signs are an elevated, shorter breath, elevated heart rate, sleepy, tired. So there's a combination of symptoms there, but really it's just that awareness that if someone's really unwell, go to a hospital straight away.
Yep.
And ask, is it sepsis? Because you don't have a lot of time. It's really like a heart attack or a stroke. Sepsis will take you within hours. So we just really want people to be aware of it, and perhaps just Google sepsis and find out more.
Well, looking forward to the video, of course, and hopefully we can get it onto NITV to screen, of course. So please, you know, let us know when that is ready, and
for sure,
I can let the producers and that sort of know that we can get it on there, because any promotion, of course, when the rate is 4 times, you know, what the standard rate is a concern, and if we can help in any way, we hope that we can save lives.
And for sure, and just to point that out, there's 200 deaths in the territory every year, which is actually 4 times the road toll at least. So it's killing a lot of Territorians, and you know, it's just something that needs to be commonplace that people know about.
Thank you, Yvette. Thank you for coming, and we hope that we can promote it a lot more. And you do a fantastic job, and well done to Litchfield and also the Southern District Crocs. And I sort of pointed out that when we have the round at T for Thomas, that it's very emotional and very meaningful, and you've done a wonderful job. We'd be proud.
Thanks so much, Tash. Appreciate it.
So thank you to Yvette there, just with the information on Thomas, and we hope that when the video is released that we can definitely get it on, because if we can get the community awareness out there, especially in the communities around Australia and the NT, and if we can save lives, then that's a big plus, of course. So it was very emotional. She does a very great job. Does a very great job, and you know, the players and the clubs get right behind it, which is great, and to know that it's, you know, 200 alone just in the NT each year.
Wow.
is a massive number.
And you wouldn't know that type of you know, stats or information until you get someone that's so passionate about it come on and raise that awareness for it, which is fantastic.
So of course that's why the orange, so they dedicate the orange colour, is of course the sepsis, World Sepsis Day is on Monday, and the colour is orange at every sort of meaningful day these days related to something has a colour. So the orange is dedicated to that. And you can see Carly Ann Thielen has the orange shirt on in the goal as the goalkeeper tonight for Litchfield, and of course as she is every week for them, and the girls there with the orange socks on. So here's Bella Clark, and it was her mum that was just talking. As I've spoken about before, Bella's got a very good prospect, very good AFL player, and Mum just gave us a bit of an insight. A couple of times she's been invited to the Gold Coast to come and train, and unfortunately COVID keeps postponing it. So we hope that it stays clear down there and she gets down there, because she's a gun player. She's a great leader for her age, and
very, very beautiful, you know, lovely, and obviously you know where they get their drive and their passion, their charisma from is their mum, and coming to talk and share that fantastic information. Good on her.
So just watch the replay here. William puts it through to her sister, so they're swapping who's going in the midfield and who's going up front. Just a casual. So Dylan's had a bit of a workout already tonight.
She has, hasn't she? And Oppa, if you're still on tune, yep, very proud of your granddaughter.
So it's 1-0 that Mindil scored the 4-minute mark by the lethal lefty. Here she is here. So Clark has a tough job on her. So it looks like her sisters move forward now. That's Tegan. Litchfield just trying, but well won there by Courtney. That's Zoe Courtney. So Litchfield are going to have the throw. So we're just under the 20-minute mark. Beautiful conditions here. Pitch looks lovely as always. Ready for a fantastic finals series coming up. So with that goal to McWilliam, that takes her to 12 for the season, Nina. So she's now level in 4th with Gemma Martin from Hellenic. Now you probably won't believe this, but last week Rachel Hoffman, as we know, had a hat trick. She kicked 3 and it took her to the top of the leaderboard for the Golden Boot, Mina. Well, Hellenic played Port Darwin. The score was 15-1.
Oh, geez. And, all right, so Where does that put Myatt?
Rihanna Myatt kicked 6 goals.
Oh, you are a machine, Rihanna Myatt.
She kicked 6 goals to retain, to take back the lead of the most goals scored. So she's sitting on 30 and Hoffman's sitting on 27. So we thought that Hoffman sort of broke away a bit, but the interesting thing is Casuarina play Port this week.
Well,
So hopefully for Port...
Well, Hoffman, if you're listening, girl, you got to put your boots on pretty tight. Get those goals up there.
So it'll be interesting next week when we announce who actually
That's
won that
right.
golden boot. And
Yes.
Dylan again, she's confident out there tonight, even though the goal was scored early against her. Sometimes she drops her confidence just a little bit. She's a confident player and sort of thrives on it. Oh, in the right position, just couldn't get her head to that was Carter. Brock will let that one go out. She does. It's going to go the way of Litchfield. Brock with the quick throw in. She's just thrown that nearly 30 metres. Wow.
She does have a good arm on her, doesn't she?
She's had
taking it again.
She's had a few wheat bix today, I think.
Mixed with Vegemite.
So we'll just see if she goes for distance again. No, this time she doesn't. I wanted to see her go for the distance again. Yeah, last week, 5-1, Litchfield lost to Casuarina, but the score didn't reflect the way they played.
That's right.
Oh, Coombs was through, and unfortunately couldn't find the back of the net. Now there's going to be a turnover. Coming through. Here's Bella Clark. Brock. Know each other quite well, playing through the junior ranks. Football and of course AFL as well, those two. Oh, that was beautiful vision. I didn't hear any calling, so it was just purely vision. Fortunately, Carter couldn't get it into the box. Richards, the 1-2. She probably had a bit of space to move that one herself, Richards. So Joanne. Now we know that she can score goals too, Mina. Her and Cassie McWilliam work very well up front together.
Definitely.
We've seen that in the start of the season. They read each other and play off each other very well. There she is there.
And they do. And when you do have two players that do bounce off each other, they play off each other, you know, you just do not want to separate that. You don't want to ruin that game plan. If it's working at the beginning, don't change
leave it there. That's, of course, Rochelle, one of the pairs of sisters we have out there.
Smart camera.
Very good ball control.
Oh,
Gets around Bella Clark. Just puts it, but they missed her, but missed kick. Puts a bit of pressure on herself, and then again, she goes wide, but didn't have the power in it. So here's the other Joanne's sister, Davis. Too strong, but McWilliam takes the ball off her to Joanne.
one thing about McWilliams, she's really good at reading the plays, isn't she? Where the ball's going to go, where she's going to block it. She definitely can read the play of soccer.
Madalozo. Madalozo, number 5 there. There's Bella Clark. Throw in.
Yeah, she's good. Her teammate let her down.
Finds her teammate Reed. Coombs tried to get over. Richards. Madalozo. So, yep, she was off. That was a very quick call, that one.
That was a very quick
We're
call.
not used
She was
to-
off, then she jumped back in before she received the ball. So that was, yeah. End of the day, the flag was up.
So we've got the first semi-final next week. Hopefully we'll find out who we're going to be calling, Mina. We'll try and find that info out at halftime, hopefully.
Yes.
Had that locked it in already.
Davis with the bullet kicks.
She's got a leg on her, doesn't she?
Definitely does.
So not too much action down there yet for Julia Martin. But she's had a pretty consistent season as well in the goals. Always up and about.
And she found her position this season in goals. And she's been doing quite well, actually.
Well, we've seen in the highlights package from, of course, the National Women's League over in America and, of course, in Italy, that I think I was more impressed with the goalies than I was the actual players to be.
I 110% agree with that. The goalies, wow.
I mean, some of the saves, and they were cracking kicks. Like, the kicks are just that enormous power, talent behind it, but the saves.
And to have that ability, have them reflexes and blocking, you know, balls that's coming at you from every angle, it's crazy. You know what, I remember when I played in goals, I mean, I wasn't that good. I couldn't even touch the top bar. But hey, you know, you having the AFL behind you experience too, and playing other sports help you connect and catching the ball and reading the play too. But some of these goalies over there, the Italy and US, wow, just wow factors.
Yeah, they thrive on it. They're like superwomen because the way they fly through the air to save some of those goals, just absolutely amazing. And we were talking about it, why the highlights were, well done, Davis, why the replays were being shown, but at the end of the day, the goalies probably don't get enough credit, I feel, and we just watched that replay.
And quite a slide tackle there from Davis.
It was all fine.
All fine and kept the ball in. It's actually
no, I think the Mindil player actually, she fell on the ball and I think her hand touched it, so that's why the free kick was given to Davis.
Look at this kick. Wow, can you actually hear the thump?
Coombs is there. Can she have a crack? She tries to get it onto her right boot. She took a little bit long there, so she's got no left boot, unfortunately. She goes back. I think that's Marley Clark out there. Now down the line. So an opportunity goes begging there for Litchfield. Garland for Mindil. There's Leonie Richards. I reckon that ball that Davis kicked was heading in her direction. She pulled out of it to let it go for Coombs, and in the end it nearly worked for them. Just unfortunate. Coombs tried to go back on her right boot.
Yeah, if only she had that left, she would have had the all clear for a goal.
Yeah, have a good crack at it.
Definitely.
So no offside called. Oh, yep. No offside. It was actually called that it went out. So there's Juan sisters with their opponent Logan. So Logan had a good game last week.
She did actually. She had a really good game. You know, majority of these the Litchfield team, they all played extremely well. Like you said, the points at the end of the game did not match up to their, their performance. Which their performance was fantastic.
So Gillen's come right out. Gets good purchase on that as well.
Well done.
So what can Litchfield do here? This is good
Keep it in.
position, and it's just
went out.
Oh, bad luck. And again, that was Logan. So there's Martin. Wasn't quite sure what was going on there. Up the line, there's William. Let's watch the fancy footwork. Clark this time, she didn't take her eye off that ball.
That's right. Not going to fool me twice in this game.
And there's a kick. Martin's going to take this one easily.
Yes. Well done.
Well done to Logan. So I think she's picked up in the last couple of minutes. So 30 minutes nearly gone in this game. Dylan, there's no communication. She needs to boot this. So be careful. They need to clear it. Garland's there. No, so that was Madalozo. So that's going Litchfield. Lucky there. You can see the traffic in the background there. It's a busy Friday night here in Darwin.
Isn't it? Friday night.
We've got a number of athletics finals happening over with one set of lights to the right of us here, and then straight in front of us is the Junior Rugby League finals happening tonight, with the senior finals tomorrow.
That's right. The junior rugby is on tonight for the finals. So my little nephew, little Robbie Arquette, he's playing his finals
in his
tonight.
grand final.
Yeah.
So Mindil, they're going to get their third corner. Now the first two very good kicks, and of course they scored off the first one in the end. It was a hard task, but in the end McWilliam got it in.
Definitely. Look, and her corners have been brilliant all season. She drops them just right in front of the goalie to give her teammates a little bit of that opportunity to score.
She's good at kicking them, and she's good at scoring from corners too. So that one goes back, and again, Joanne, that's who she was looking for. So they've got that connection, those two, as we spoke about. Here's Tegan McWilliam, but well done. And there's Logan. So she's really impacting the game now for Litchfield.
Do you know how many?
Which is good. So a quick throw in.
A war cannot stop me. What's the record we did here?
Clark
I had 9.
is over to Logan. Logan went without it.
Because I ran out. I ate all.
So it's kept in by Carter. Fancy footwork, but Logan's there and she kicks it out. So another corner.
Well done, and it actually earned her another corner. Fantastic.
So look at the footwork.
Right.
Oh, through the legs.
Bit tricky.
That was-
Definitely
That was
the
through
legs.
the legs. So watch McWilliam now. So from the corners, the left corners here, William doesn't kick them, but she scored the first goal from this position. Wow, what a kick. And it's gone in, and there she is. So she's in the right spot.
Definitely was in the right spot. And what a fantastic corner. What a great kick. Definitely went to the advantage of Mindil and straight to McWilliams. You do not want to, just having a look at this beautiful.
Dylan did all she could. There was a player in front of her, and it was Madalozo just in her way.
It's up to her, her teammates to try and block these players out, especially the key players. If you're going to give McWilliams the time of day in the box, she's going to create magic. So Teelan did have a hand to it. But well done to Mindil ACES. Another score on the board for him.
That's come off McWilliam. So the throw-in going the way Clark. Subject, there's Logan. Oh, what a kick. Oh, she had the right idea, but just not on target. If she would have aimed a little bit
to the right,
pole, that was on. Here we go. Watch this.
Look at that. If the direction was on, right, it just gave that little bit of spin when it was up in the air, unfortunately. But she did have the right idea. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit to the left of the post.
She lined it up. She knew what she was doing. The space was in front of her. As we see Davis there with the
Ventolin, asthmatics, few asthmatics players up here, and lucky there's not a fire nearby.
Oh, not like the other week when it was raining ash.
That was crazy.
Yeah, don't think I've ever seen it that bad before.
No.
So only 35 minutes gone. They've got their second on the board, Mindil. So they're sitting in third. They're into the finals. Litchfield, last game for them for the season, are looking to get their second win.
Litchfield has that right idea. They are pushing up, and when they do, they just need to finish off the play. So they do need that bit of a speed up top, where they had young Bolwell last week. So they do need to have her kind of speed to finish the play off and to finish it off with goals. Mindil's looking really good. Their key players always dominate game in, game out. But if Litchfield can be able to get that structure happening again, like they did last week, they'll be definitely tell a different story.
Yeah, it would have been a good game last week between Mindil and the Uppers, a 1-1 draw, which just gives you the indication of just how good this finals series is going to be.
Yes.
And of course, you've got, I think, 1 takes on 4, 2 takes on 3. So I'll confirm that after half-time. I'll get the info from the guru downstairs. But I'm pretty sure because it's just the games next week and then we've got the grand final after that. So
is there any teams that actually gone through?
No.
Straight through? No? They're
No.
just battling it out next week.
Yep, they have the semi and that's it.
I think I called the finals in round 4. Round 4 or 5. But I'm not going to jinx any teams right now. So I'm not going to say it.
Oh, that's come off a hand.
Accidental.
So Richards. That's it forward to Coombs. Here's Logan. That's come off a hand again. So that
And the
came
ref
off
is going
Gray.
to pull that one out.
That's the
Rhea.
captain, Gray.
Yeah. Gray.
Rhea Gray. Yeah, just there coming through. Yeah, the last time we called Mindil, she had a ripper of a game.
She
the
did.
captain,
Yes.
Rhea Gray. There's Davis. Could nearly have a crack from here, but
Go for goal.
she's waiting for Coombs to get set. Coombs has run to the spot. It just falls short of Coombs this time. I gave her the commentator's curse, that's why. So Brock.
I can touch a 10-foot. I can't.
Kick down the line.
I guarantee it.
Half-time.
So still pushing. Be really good if Litchfield can try and get a goal before half-time. So what's Brock going to do? No. So it was called. Adalozo was offside.
Even if you can't.
So Brock, no, she's going to give it to Davis. So Davis needs to just get it over the top of this last line of defence, just in the right spot so she can get her teammates to run onto it, because Martin, the goalkeeper, and she does, has come up. This is to Clark. Love to see Bella Clark get a goal. She puts it inboard, and it's going to be a corner. No, it's a goalie's
it's a goal
kick.
kick.
So well done to Mindil in the end. They defended that very well. That was Reed there for Litchfield. Thought she'd earned her team a corner. So Richards getting involved. We've got just over 6 minutes left until half-time here. Round 18, final starting next week. Martin and Coombs.
That was close.
For just a metre behind, so
Yes.
again Logan with the cross. Clark can't give McWilliam the space, but coming through is Madalozo in the yellow. She controls it well from the header. She's in the box. She tries to go back to McWilliam. She wasn't ready for it, but the wall back there, Davis comes through, the captain for Litchfield. Here's the captain for Mindil. Oh, good control. Oh, I thought they were offside, but ref said it's okay. Goes back to McWilliam. She turns. They need to be aware for this left foot. Oh, no way. Carter.
Carter with the tricky outside boot.
Wow. All Teelan could do then was watch
It was kind
that.
of like a ping pong match, isn't it, between Carter and McWilliams. So they gave it back to each other a few times, and then back from McWilliams to Carter, and yeah, outside tricky boot. Unfortunately, didn't go her way, but yeah, well done. The idea was there.
Yeah, it was. So Davis with another kick. Where does she go this time? The scoreboard doesn't actually have the score. The correct,
score,
yeah.
yeah.
We got one in the 4th minute, one again by Cassie McWilliam in the 32-minute mark. She's got a double to take her to outright 4th with the golden boot. So in a prime position here for Litchfield. Crowd's getting right involved in that
from
game
behind
behind us.
Oh, a lot of high fives.
So Coombs, and she turned. Now we know she needs to get back onto her right. So not exactly the right side for her over there. Now
No.
Brock can throw this in. She's got a good throw.
She can throw it actually right in front of the goalie. So her teammates just need to go back into that hole. Yep. Right there. Fantastic.
So good throw. Well controlled there by Thurlow. Oh, it's in a perfect spot. Logan's going. Thurlow goes again.
Oh.
And a good take in the end. Martin. Now she's looking for McWilliam. Oh, well done. Adalozo. She's used her head more than a couple of times tonight. Oh. Cool as a cucumber then Thielen was, with McWilliam chasing down on her. So they've earned the throw. Well done, Logan. So Clark will take the throw in. So she's looking for Reed. Madalozo. She just possessed the ball by Thurlow. So Thurlow did well. Reed gets it back to Thurlow, to Coombs. She kicked their only goal last week. Out to Marley Clark, back to Coombs. She has a crack, ricocheted. She has another crack. Well done, John. Now, Marley Clark, and that just goes wide. That didn't come off a Mindil player, so it's a goalie kick. We just watch on replay here. Coombs had a few cracks.
She did have a few cracks.
Gray come in, and then Dwan come in, and then Clark. And it just went
Great
a bit wide.
defence work though by Mindil ACES.
Yeah, they had the numbers there, didn't they?
They did.
So Martin. Richards.
Richard.
She's gone all
Oh,
out
the
with that
wind up.
one. Yeah. Wind up, wind up. So over the top again, like with the smile on her face, because she knows once it gets over the top, be chasing McWilliam. She's all legs, McWilliam. Look at the legs, she's that tall.
Don't know where they start and stop.
Yeah, she's very tall. She can jump as
Does
well.
she play AFL? Does she play footy?
Not that I'm aware of, but I might have to get my recruiter's hat on and go
And
down
scout
there.
her.
Yeah, go down and just suss it out. I've already put the word out to Rihanna Myatt, so I won't be.
You would.
Can't help myself, can I? So there's Reed, Litchfield, but against the captain in grey. She's experienced. So they just need to hold them out for a couple of more minutes here. But Litchfield have done all the attacking in the last couple of minutes, Mina. So Bella Clark.
They have, and since the tables have turned, and now Mindil has to put on that little bit of pressure.
So we just got a couple of minutes as Clark go fetching the ball. There's the interchange there for Litchfield. So good throw to Thurlow. That comes off McWilliam. Or Leonie Richards kept it in. She probably should have let it go out. It would have been a corner. So just probably didn't realise that the last touch there had come off Mindil. Could have earned her team a corner just before half-time. Look, look at Pocket Rocket. Look at the afterburners.
She definitely has pace on it, doesn't she, Joanne?
Oh, well done, Brock. So Tussle. She's offside there, I thought, but everything's okay. The flag doesn't go up. Clark, she did well. She got in front, but they need to go again. They need to get in front. Clark goes again. And Thielen will take this one. Now she needs to boot it as far as she can because it's going to be half-time by the time the ball might come back. So here's Clark. Keep running, Clark, keep running. She goes across to Richards. Now, Reed thought Richards was going for it, so she left it, and Rhea Gray comes through, but that is half-time here. Round 18 of Football NT Women's Premier League, and Mindil are leading 2-0.
Where did we go? Yeah.
Welcome to the halftime segment here. Mindil are leading 2-0 against Litchfield, Mina. Pretty good first half. Cassie McWilliam scored in the 4th minute and the 32nd minute mark, so pretty good in the end.
It is pretty good. I mean, like, Litchfield is definitely putting up a fight, and they're definitely putting the pressure, and they're doing the best they can to keep out those key players like McWilliam.
McWilliam, yeah, she's the X factor, isn't she? And now she's sitting 4th outright on the Golden Boot, leading goal kickers, of course. But other news this week, Illyria Toby has announced her departure from Sydney FC, so she's leaving the proud Kanulu and Galulu. Did I say that right? Woman has signed with Canberra United for the upcoming W League season. Starts the 13th of November, so we're going to see her in action pretty soon, which is exciting.
It is.
But
Best of luck.
it was. But Toby was amongst the action last week with Queensland Premier League competition. Of course, that's back on now that the COVID restrictions have lifted. So let's see how Olympic FC side went with 4 Indigenous players in it. They went against the Southwest Queensland Thunder. Let's have a look at the highlights.
Hello and welcome to this round 7 FQPLW matchup where it's Olympic FC hosting SWQ Thunder as Toby getting active early in this matchup. Corner out for Olympic. Front post, nodded on. Another chance now, and at the back stick it's Tiff Dibley coming in at the last minute to tap it in. Her 2nd goal of the season. It all comes from Willow Lucana there, getting the last touch for making it to Tiff Dibley. Dorro trying to play it out wide. Finds Toby, cuts inside. Got an option in the middle. It is Rosie Sutton making the run inside. Can she put it past the keeper? Yes, she can. And makes it 2-0 to Olympic here at Goodwin Park. And Illyria Toby, crucial in the build-up for that one. Proud Gungaloo woman, proving her worth from the flank today. Pull it out of the hands for Thunder. To move through the middle. Cut out well by Dorro. Dorro trying to find Keast in space in the box, putting it just wide of the goal, and Nadine Keast gets oh so close on that occasion. Thunder now over the top from Harsh. Plenty of space on that far side. Daniels closing down. Won't trouble Julia Duffy in net for Olympic. Moving forward with some ferocity here. Thunder, a through ball now, and Duffy coming out well. Madison Frank couldn't get there in the end. Relentless here, trying to get back in the game. Thunder with the shot from distance and just go over the bar. Not trouble. Julia Duffy has been assured today. It's Toby on the right-hand side. Morton find some space. Karaluka. Printed through, and Keast now on the box. The volley. And again, she's had a few good chances, has Nadine Keast, and has been a standout for Olympic this season. There's Thunder moving forward. Inside the box now, winding up, shooting, and a good save there by Duffy. Just gets enough on it to push it over the bar. It's Toby over the top, trying to find Keast if she can put it first time past the keeper, and she does this time. She had 2 chances earlier, and the proud Nyarago woman does well. The through ball from Alira Toby and Nadine Keast. First time effort past Liz Hollett. Toby from range now over the bar. And that is full time. Olympic take this one 3-0 here at Goodwin Park.
So 3-0 to Olympic there, Mina. Some good goals scored in that game.
Yeah, definitely some good goals, and well done. That looks like a really tough competition too with the girls down there.
Yeah, and Toby had a cracker of a game as well. Looking forward to seeing her play in the W League for Canberra United. But last week, back here at Larrakia Park, the top of the ladder leaders, Hellenic took on Port Darwin. Now there was a lot of goals scored, 15-1 the score was in the end. So we're going to check out the goals from that game, which there's going to be a few of them. But please join us after that when we're back here for the second half of tonight's game.
Gemma Martin onside. And it's a free line to goal. She goes that way, takes the shot and puts it away. This pass, all good news for Port when Pierre Kalakis is on the ball. So again, Sophia McCrillis with great pace, gets around Kate, takes the shot and we put it away. She's got the Rio Mana Myatt on ball, takes the shot. Yeah, Myatt's going to miss from there. Does it again, dips one over the top. It's not far enough. She's trying to get that to Pierre Kalakis. Ellis will have a shot from there, and she will. She'll put it in. That's a lovely ball from Sophia McCrillis to Martin. To Myatt. That one's beaten Lee Corey and Gemma Martin out of space and time. Turns on the right, inside the captain of Port, goes to Myatt. Myatt goes unselfishly across to Lisa McCrillis. Lisa takes the shot, and it skips under Stella Campbell this time, and Stella puts it through. It's a lovely ball through to Kathleen Raymond on the run. Kathleen goes into the area. She's got a bit Kashakala, takes the shot and puts it away. Controlling that midfield. Lovely ball through to Myatt. Turns. Goes again. Turns onto her favourite right side. Will take the shot and gets one pass. And now Sophia McCrillis on a run, and she's onside too. She goes towards goal. Pushes it unselfishly across to Myatt. Will put it away. Now Myatt's onto it. Gets round Posy.
So we're back here for the second half. Round 18, Mindil are leading 2-0 against Litchfield in the red. So third taking on 6th, the last round before the finals start. Let's see what Litchfield can do in this second half to try and peg back a few goals to get level with Mindil. They'll want to finish the season on a high. They deserve a win, special occasion tonight for them. Any changes they need to make to try and get those goals on the board, Mina?
Definitely get that pace up in the forward line. Look, they're doing good in defence. They're doing the best they can. But definitely a little bit of talk. It is a bit quiet down there. In the first half, it was very quiet. Girls need to communicate more. But yeah, definitely get that speed up there to be able to finish those goals off.
Well, they've started well, so already they're in the attacking mode now. Next week, just got confirmation. So next week's game that we will be calling is ladder leaders Hellenic taking on the Yuppers. So, of course, with the way that the finals work. Oh, Coombs, she's in the box here. Oh, unfortunately, just couldn't get the right connection with that.
We stopped breathing there for a bit.
It comes back out, and now there's a turnover here, but the numbers, Litchfield have got back really, really well. Well done to Marley Clark there. But so Hellenic take on Yuppers.
Oh, beautiful ball.
On Friday night, and on Saturday night, Casuarina take on Mindil. And whoever wins those games are straight through to the grand final the following Saturday, which we will also host, which looking forward to a cracking finals
Yes.
series. So Davis is going to have the goal kick.
Oh, that'll be our last game for the season.
Yeah, cracking season it's been as well.
It's been a fantastic season for all clubs.
Yeah, it's gone pretty fast as well. It seems like only last week we started, so we've had 20 rounds. And then we're going to have 2 finals, so... Oh, good work, Dylan.
Oh, well done.
So McWilliam, she got onto her lethal left. That's where the power comes through. She kicked both, of course, but well done, Dylan. There she is, the T for Thomas in the orange. That was Reed, I think. Yep, it was Reed. I'm not quite sure if they've listened to you, Mina, and put Bolwell on. No, she's got a bit of pace. But we need to put her up forward. There's Richards. Then she takes the ball back off her daughter. So here's Coombs. Thurlow goes back to Davis. We know she's got a big kick. Just goes up the line. Marley Clark contests that against Tegan McWilliam. You can see her just raise her arms. I reckon her dad was telling her something there. Of course, her dad's the coach. So Brock, we know she's got a big throw in. I don't think she's stopped growing. Jess, she seems to get taller every time I see her. So Joanne, she clears that one. So just again in a good attacking position here for Litchfield. They've only had the 1 win of the season. So we're egging them on to try and get a second. No disrespect to Mindil in that. It's always a long season if you've only had 1 or 2 wins.
Yeah.
But always enjoyment out there from the Litchfield girls. And there's Reed, oh well done. Tries to get it through to Coombs. Joanne's there, so was Coombs, but Joanne again, she's got some pace.
She's in that right position, Coombs is. She just needs to finish it off. And then when you got someone like Duan coming at you, you know, with her pace, it kind of puts a little bit more pressure on her.
And I think she always seems to be, the ball always comes on the wrong side for her, on her left instead of on her right. So
yes. And she should take that away with her as well. Work on your left foot if you're only that, if your strong side is your right. You always got to try and work on your weaker side as well.
yeah, I reckon if they want to watch some vision, Rihanna Myatt's the one for Hellenic, her left and her right. We still can't work out what's her dominant leg.
Same as Nisob.
Yeah, Sinner Missup.
We don't know
For the
which
uppers.
one's her dominant, left or right. She's got the ability to use both.
Which is an advantage, and they teach you while you're young these days to make sure that you can kick on both your left and your right to get yourself the opportunity to get out of trouble or kick goals. So there's Martin. Hasn't had too much to defend tonight compared to Thielen. Richards goes in again. Thurlow contesting back to Thurlow. Della Clark.
Great ball.
Here's Joanne. This is Rochelle. Oh, McWilliam. So Bella's going to try, and Clark is going to try and cut off the angle. She's got the pace to go with her, and she's neck and neck, and good work in the end to Bella Clark. But I reckon that's a corner kick.
Bit of a good match-up with those two, aren't they?
Yeah.
Clark and McWilliams.
McWilliam has kicked the 2 goals, but they've had a good match-up out there. I mean, both goals come from corners.
Yes.
So this is the dangerous corner because McWilliam doesn't take the left side corner. She's in the box. She only takes the right side one. So both scores have come from a kick like this, exactly like that. And cleared by, that was Bella Clark. So Thielen got herself into the action, but fell over, and Clark was standing on the line and clears that one. So good work by Clark.
Yeah, great pickup for her teammates.
We spoke to her mum in the first half. Of course, orange socks, if you've just joined us, is T for Thomas, which is National Sepsis Day on Monday. Family, unfortunately, lost their cousin Thomas 4 years ago. And
That's so sudden.
yeah,
isn't it?
they're driving the campaign throughout Australia, starting in the NT here, raising awareness, especially in our communities for the First Nations people, where the rate is 4 times higher. So they're doing a good job. Full credit to the family. Oh, Tillen again. McWilliam was up high. That time she didn't take the right side corner. She stayed in the box.
Stayed in the box.
And nearly had her third on the board. Oh, good work. Juan against Richards. Richards doesn't give up, but look at Richards using the body. She's getting in the way.
Oh.
And kicked out by Davis. Richards helps up Juan.
Great, you know, effort there.
Yeah, sportsmanship at its best this season. I was talking to a couple of people when I come into the stadium tonight. Mina, beautiful cross there by Juan, but good work by Richards is just the sportsmanship that I've seen this season.
It's been unreal.
Yeah,
but you know, brilliant.
All players, all teams of a very high class quality.
And respect for each team as well.
Oh, it's going to go in,
in,
and it does. So who was that? I reckon that's
Clark. No,
Madalozo.
Madalozo or
I reckon that's Madalozo or Carter.
Carter.
So we're just having a look. It's Carter. So Carter's got the third.
Beautiful cross in, and Carter with the side of the head, fantastic. Seen an opportunity, she went for it, and Mindil is now 3 up on the board.
So Thielen just got caught out then. There was a couple of Litchfield players on the line, but they couldn't stop that one. So 3-0 now in favour of Mindil. Brock goes to Coombs. Good control. Straightens up. She loves that right boot. You can tell the way she just got onto it then. Bit of pace between those two players out there.
Definitely.
Well done to Coombs. Just worked her way and has won the throw-in for her team. So next week, the first semi-final.
Oh,
So it's in
That's
crucial
when we-
spot. There's Coombs. Can she get it? She can't.
that's when we need that scissor kick.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. And that scissor kick didn't even result in a goal
No.
that we seen on the highlights reel last week. And that was from National Women's Premier League over in America. So some good goals there.
Oh, some great skill sets on them girls.
So Richards. Chan. She's got some pace, but goes down the line to Carter, who just kicked the goal, but Davis is going to get back there. Captain for Litchfield. Furlough. Oh, I thought she chucked her arm out for that, but she didn't. Here's the captain, Gray. Kind of goes through, but Davis again. They
Davis the
really
wall.
missed her last week.
They did.
5-1 against Casuarina in the end, but they played really, really well, and they were missing their captain and the wall back there in Davis. It's pretty hot out there. It's a dry season night here in Darwin, but it's very muggy. The wet season is trying to kick in.
It is creeping up very slowly, isn't it? The days have been really hot, and I'm talking about muggy hot.
Yeah, there's no breeze whatsoever out here tonight compared to the last couple of weeks. It's been blowing a gale, so
So I think
players
the girls out there are definitely feeling it.
oh yeah, see the sweat pouring off A couple of them. So the free kick going to Mindil. Lozo will go out wide. John. There's Logan in there, number 7 for Litchfield, just applying the pressure. William was just hanging out there by herself. Here's Logan against her, does well. Goes back to Clark. Oh, well done, Thurlow. Back to Logan. Oh, she went without that, but she, wins it back. Thurlow then just as well, just taps it to her advantage. Clark, that's Marley Clark coming through. There's her sister. Bella gets it through. Coombs.
Oh, Coombs is on.
She has a crack, and Martin with the one arm dives out and stops that one. As casual as you like, mind you, but
yes,
she just got the
great
mid to
save.
it.
She did. Just got there.
I don't know where Carter just come
really
from, but she
hoping that would have been a goal.
She appeared from nowhere there. There's Madalozo. Well done, Brock.
Well down Litchfield to the defence side. Really shut that ball down, that play.
They couldn't keep that one in. So just a replay there. They get it through. Coombs and then just gets the mitt to it. Just manages to pull that one in.
If only she had a little bit more power on that kick.
So McWilliam goes out wide. That's a beautiful
and that's
kick.
a beautiful kick, and she is actually
She's in the box. Kicks it, and that's another goal to Carter. So Carter has her second in quick succession. So 5 minutes apart, her 2 goals, and that takes Mindil to 4-0. So unfortunate there for Litchfield, but Mindil have come out with a statement tonight so far after drawing with Yuppers last week.
Just have a look at this cross straight to Carter. You know, McWilliams, she's actually, her direction on the balls and her kicks, you know, her plays are just brilliant. And Carter is having a cracker of a game tonight, isn't she?
Yeah, she's
actually in there. She's getting amongst it. And every time the ball gets her, she's actually making something of it.
So here's Logan. Oh, accidental trip there. Goes back in. Thurlow. That's going to go out, and no, Logan keeps it in. Oh, Richards went without it, then tries to pass it back to a teammate, but missed her, and then Clark uses her AFL style footy skills there for a bit of a hip and shoulder.
No, the ref is not satisfied with that, so
no,
she's
we've got
actually bringing it back. We do have an interchange.
So the interchange is happening. Mina, I'll let you. There's the hip and shoulder. That was a bit of a smile there.
So we've got Lara Penny is coming on, and she's coming on for Madalozo. Sorry, Madalozo.
Madalozo's come off.
I thought Madalozo was having a really good game tonight.
Yeah, I reckon he might want to get some run in the legs of his players ready for next week's final. They take on Casuarina. Yuppers have the hard task taking on Hellenic. Whoever wins those games is straight into the grand final. There's no second chances in this competition once you make the finals. It's do or die from the start.
Carter.
Oh, lets it bounce. I thought that was a handball
in the box.
They've let it go. Didn't see it.
They did. I think the ref I think she actually seen that, but let that slide. And here we go. Here's a chance for Litchfield to make something of it.
Well, Coombs needs to have a crack now. She does.
Oh, straight in the hands of the Mindil Aces goalie.
So Martin took that easily. Just watching here, Carter. We'll just watch for the hand. We'll just watch the hand.
And there.
Oh, just bounced up.
Unfortunately.
Nearly gave it away too by the reaction that she gave.
What do you do? Would you give it away?
Nah.
No.
No. I'd remain calm as like even if they blew the whistle, I wouldn't know what they were talking about.
Me, I'd be like, I've
got poker face. There's McWilliam there, so she's gone to 13 goals for the season. Which takes her to third golden boot. Fourth, sorry. Young Twinkle Toads is third. Sophia Makrilos.
How many did Sophia Mikrillos score last week?
She scored 2.
Oh,
So she scored 2, which takes her to 3rd. So she's on 24, Rachel Hoffman's on 27, Brianna Myatt's on 30.
wow.
So this is going the way of Mindil. See the players just tiring out there a little bit. Throw in. Joanne puts it through, looking for it. Captain didn't find her. There's captain back there. So the substitute Penny. Joanne puts it over the top. Oh, McWilliams there.
Is on.
She's
on.
in the box. Where's the lethal left now? And she's missed that one, but it's going to be a corner.
Great save there by Carly Ann Thielen. Brilliant save.
Just watch on replay the long legs. She just
She
makes so much ground.
She does. She just strives, doesn't she?
So that ended up coming off Hayley Smith. I think that was, no. Bolwell. Number 11, Bolwell. So here's the corner. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful ball.
That's near, how that didn't go in, I'll never know, but that was right on the line. That's a beautiful corner.
That was a beautiful corner. Now, she's been taking the last couple of corners.
Look at this. Look at the curve and look where it lands.
Perfectly.
Davis didn't, it landed right on the back of Davis. In the end, she couldn't do anything. But, wow, that was a beautiful corner.
And that was Zoe Courtney. And her corners lately have been brilliant. Drop in every time, right in front of the sweet spot where the goalie is.
And probably one of the best things I like about them, got a lot of height. Let your players get into position. Just gives them that time. Gives the defence a bit of time too, but it just puts in the hot spot. So against Brock, which way does he call that? So it's going Mindil.
They sound a little bit quiet down there, don't they, Tasha? Like the girls really need to be boisterous.
Yeah, a little bit flat.
Very flat.
Mindil really need to work on their structures and their communication. She's missed that one as well, McWilliam. They need to work on their structures and their communication. They've got a tough ask next week against Casuarina. This is Litchfield's last game, so they'd like to go out with a win and a lot of positives, taking forward to next season. Davis. About 25 minutes left. There's Penny. She's just come on. It's a sub. It's Logan, I think, out there. Oh, just slipped over. It's Courtney. Mentioned about the corners that she's done. There she is again.
Yes.
Go through, puts it to the hot spot. What does Thielen do? She went. Well, she needs to get back now, Joanne. She was looking at it. She had the idea.
She had the idea, but unfortunately she didn't have the direction to go with it. But yeah, and she's having a bit of a giggle.
Yeah, you can see them there now. Thielen come right out. She looked to wind up and do a big kick out, but in the end she didn't, and then she hightailed it back towards her goals. But luckily for her, but she had to go out and put the pressure on. She did well to quickly move back.
Yes. She did very well to put the pressure on, and also making that decision to come right out is not, always easy for a goalie, because you always got to have to make sure that your teammates got your back.
You got to back yourself. You just have to. So I'd really like to see Litchfield get a goal. We like the way they celebrate. Keelan takes that one.
Again, that was Courtney.
She's got some power. There's Thielen just playing. The light. I think she was saying that she just got caught in the light there. So that ball, now these lights are pretty bright. It did come at her at the last minute. So she did well then. That was at head level as well. If she wouldn't have got that, would nearly knocked her out.
Oh, bless her.
But she had a good laugh at that
what
one.
A beautiful kick though. Great direction.
Oh, well done, Joanne. And again, they go to McWilliams' side, but Helen comes out. That one had too much legs on it. It's Courtney, Joanne. Bella Clark's going to go stop that one from going out, does she? She does.
She does.
Well done. Joanne gets it back. Bella comes in and clears that one out. Now we're heading again to McWilliam. Now, they've got Carter that's kicked 2 as well.
Yes.
They just need to work on heading into the finals. I would, if I was in the coach's shoes or as the leadership out there with Gray, I'd sort of be getting a bit of structures in that you need to not always target McWilliam, because if they shut her down and you know that that's your go-to player all the time up forward, you shut her down, it makes it very hard to score your goals.
It does
now,
make it difficult.
you need to work on, changing that up
Yes.
just a bit and looking to get. Carter has got involved towards the end.
Oh, she has, and she's having a cracker of a game again tonight. But yeah, with those key players, Tash, as you mentioned, if you shut those players down, who do you look for the direction to give the ball to?
Yeah, you
Who
need
do
to.
you know that's going to finish these goals off?
You just need to again see that's went to Carter that time. Davis, what's she going to do? Oh, dangerous in the
very
end.
dangerous.
Tierland's done well, but she couldn't, and it goes and misses. So Davis goes and
That was-
apologises
yes.
to Tierland here.
That was quite a hospital pass, wasn't it? Definitely put Tierland in a very difficult position when you pass back, and it wasn't quite in a direct, like a thorough pass back.
It had no power in it.
It had no power.
Look at Bella Clark laughing. How did that miss? Tierland's laying on the ground. Now, but see, this is what we spoke about with Litchfield. Always laughing.
Yes.
They're 4-0 down. They've won 1 game for the season.
And they're keeping they find the humour in the game, and they're like, and it's about having fun. This is their last game. I don't think they're going to go out there and play for the sheep stations.
So just good to see, the laughter, the camaraderie that they have out there. Tierland's just making sure we've got an interchange here, Mina, so I'll let you keep an eye on that one.
Yep, so we've got Ellen Bell coming on, number 5 for Litchfield. And I can't see the
I think
17.
that's Ms. Chimson.
Chimson is coming on, and came off is... God, when they have long hair, you just
I think
can't
that's
see the numbers, can't you?
Reed. Reed come off, number 9. So Casey Reed.
Yes, Casey Reed.
Casey Reed, and I think Logan might have been the other one. So Davis, after giving her
that ball.
goalie a hospital pass.
She definitely makes up for it with her kick-outs, doesn't she?
So McWilliam through Dwan. Oh, look at the
Joanne,
pace.
Look at the pace. Oh,
Well done, Tierland, but
and she's finished it.
Oh, no, it's in the Oh, wow. Wowee.
Wow. Look at that 1%. She's coming
the
down.
pace.
She's smashing it down. She just gave it all she's got. She's there to collect it. I don't think she realised that ball was going to come straight back at her. So unfortunately hit the goal post. But fantastic. She's picking up,
I think
her
Brock.
1%ers.
I think Brock and Davis thought that ball was actually going in because they'd stopped running and then it rebounded off the pole. So they do here. Oh, Joanne, she went to pick that up. I think Chimson went to kick it still, so definitely went over the line. Here's Joanne again. Oh, straight through. Now watch the one-on-one.
Oh.
But look at the legs. It's the strides that she has, but Clark gets there in the end. Well done,
Well
Clark.
done. Well
Bella
done,
Clark.
Yeah, well done, Clark. She actually shut her down right at the last minute before she took the swing to take her goal.
She never gives up, but
No, she
that's
don't.
one thing playing against her on the footy field. She always puts herself in the right position, and if she gets caught out, she never gives up the chase or getting back into the contest. And you've seen that she was out of the contest, but she got herself back in it and ended up saving a goal, helping her goalie. Gray, it's the captain. It's back to Juan, to Tegan McWilliam. Stop that one. Goes in again.
Oh.
Now they need to be careful here. So the ball comes out to Garland. Garland
She was offside then.
puts it across, and in the end, Bella Clark again was in the right position with McWilliam. So McWilliam has had her opportunities in the second half, but she hasn't made the most of them. Hasn't been quite fortunate. The luck hasn't gone her way in the second half.
It definitely looked like, to where we were sitting, definitely looked like Garland was just a little offside there for a bit, but you never call it till the sideline flagsman calls it.
So Garland again in the right position, but Davis comes across this time and helps her
She's off the
goalie
chin.
out. She doesn't give her a hospital ball this time, and she goes and gives her. That's good leadership as well by Davis.
And these corners by Courtney, they've been amazing. Absolutely deadly. Now, I'm really excited to where this ball is going to drop because her corners have been spot on.
Yeah, they're getting her to take both sides now, so. And you know why, because of how good they are. And because they get up high, it gives McWilliam the opportunity too. That one doesn't get as high, but goes straight to Tegan McWilliam, and at the back was Cassie McWilliam. But this time, no ricochet, it goes over the bar. And we've got more substitutes coming on. So Dave McWilliam, the father, and coach, is making some more changes.
So Kira Bernard and Alice Bowden is coming on and coming off. Oh, they've taken Courtney off, which has been dominating every corner that's come their way.
So Madlozo, I think
Madalozo is
she
off.
came off before, but there's Courtney. So getting the run into the legs of all his players
Yes.
ready for next week's
Definitely sharing the love out there, isn't he?
cutthroat final. Joanne lets that one go out. So if you missed it, next Friday, the game that we will be calling is Hellenic, top of the table, taking on the Uppers in 4th position.
Yes.
And the Saturday game will be Casuarina taking on Mindil, and whoever wins out of those games goes straight through to the grand final that we will be calling the following Saturday. So looking forward to those games coming up, and you'll be able to watch them, of course, on NITV. We can't wait. It's been a great season of football. Done a wonderful job, NT Football Federation, sorry.
Yes, absolutely.
Mindil still hoping that Litchfield can get a goal on the board. They got it very late in the game last week, their 5-1 loss to Casuarina, but they were excited like it won the game for them. So we love the way that they celebrate it and get around each other. That's why we're hoping that they can get one.
That's right. If they can walk away with at least a point on the board would be fantastic. But look, they walk away and they've had fun. They really haven't dropped their heads. They've been fantastic tonight. Litchfield.
So Clark.
I'm Litchfield.
That goes through. Look at McWilliam, just the strides. I need to do 3 strides to just catch her 1.
Yeah.
You need 5.
I need 5, yeah. These little legs.
I reckon one of her strides is nearly 2 metres.
Oh.
So it goes out. 15 minutes left. Come on, Litchfield. Can you get this goal?
Yeah.
You're right behind you. We're hopefully haven't given you the commentator's curse. So Clark tries to trap the ball, but McWilliam, that's a beautiful ball.
Beautiful ball. Unfortunately, a little bit too much, and Thielen is in that spot to receive it.
She was in the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
So there go Coombs. Coombs goes back on her right, but Captain Gray there for Mindil. Joanne takes it away from her captain. She's going to give it back down the Jen. The captain steals it back. I don't know if that was a set play or not, but
it
fooled everybody, including us. So McWilliam, the lethal left.
She's going to look for,
oh, well done.
Yes.
And there's that AFL style mark there from Tierlin. We know she's comes from the football background, AFL background as well.
Yeah.
The Crocs. Good kick. Captain, well done, Coombs. Marley Clark thought about pushing up. She lets this one.
She is going to let this one go.
Yeah, let that one go. So the throw in. Jessie Brock will take this one. She'll just come into screen shortly. Here she comes. Just taking her time, Jessie.
No rush.
Yeah, she's a cool character. Nothing seems to faze her. I don't think I've ever seen her lose her cool, or just she's pretty cool, calm and collective, that girl.
She is.
Any sort of situation. There's Thurlow. Let's go out wide. Bella Clark's out there. So McWilliam, she's back there to help her teammates. Goes up the line. That's going to trickle out. No, Clark keeps it in. Goes to Thurlow. Thurlow, Mrs. Richards. Richards stuck her leg out, but unfortunately didn't stop it.
Almost, you know, Litchfield gets it up there. They do. They push it up there. They get it up there, but they're just not finding that way to finish it off.
Yeah, we spoke about it last week during the off season. Tierlin. She's just done enough. Look at it. She's got her hand on her head. She's just done enough to save that. Oh, wowee. She nearly took a great mark there running back. I thought she was going to connect the pole. Held my breath there.
There was Joanne. The direction was right on, and she was looking for that goal or game. Well done. Tierlin, look, head up. You've done well in that one. That was difficult to try and look at the ball and protect the goals in front of you as well.
Yeah, they're fortunate. They've got no Courtney to take the corner this time. That one is flat. So Bella Clark could clear that one. Talking last week, Mina, that Litchfield in the off-season probably need to find a bit of speed for up forward here with Karen. She's got the speed, but there's just not enough of them up forward.
Just someone that matches her ability to finish, you know, to go up there, finish the goals off, or even just having a crack. Litchfield right now, anything would try and work in their favour.
Because they do get the ball up there, but unfortunately don't.
Find it a little bit difficult to try and,
they don't score the goals that they probably deserve. So just need Davis. She can move forward and have
her way through
and have a crack herself. We know that she likes moving forward, and she wins the ball.
She was going to do a miss-off then, come all the way from the back line,
and then have a crack.
And scores, but unfortunately.
So 10 minutes we've got. The last 10 minutes of the season for Litchfield. What can they muster up in this 10 minutes? Do they make a few changes just to try and get that goal? So there's Chimsett.
They have made a few interchanges, but not quite that change to turn their gameplay around.
So Clark.
Beautiful through
ball. But Martin's going to come. Martin read that well.
Yeah, she did.
She timed it very well. Come through. Kick, the bounce going to go over the top. It does. Well done by Carter. She read that well. That's a great pass. So looking for Garland. Garland has a crack. It's got a bit of turn on it as well. Had a bit of curve.
We've seen that little bit of a spin, didn't we, from here?
But Tierlin took it.
Good crack, Garland, but yeah, fantastic from Tierlin. She really kept her eye on that one.
Look at the curve on that.
Oh, brilliant.
So this going the way of Mindil. There's Tegan McWilliam. sure she's the younger sister of Jessie. So Jessie Brock needs to do one of her Hercules throw-ins here. So she's calling her teammates. So Marley Clark. Against Alan Bell, number 5 there for Litchfield, come on as a substitute. Oh, well done, Marley Clark. She managed to keep control, but then gave it away. I reckon that came off.
I thought that came off Mindil.
Yeah, so did I. I reckon Gray sort of put her hand up to admit that too, but Juan quickly took the throw in. Just goes out to Clark. Now Clark against McWilliam, the matchup of the game so far. Davis shields that one for a goalie. Well done. The experience. Here's Marley Clark. Gets around Tegan McWilliam. Here we go to Coombs.
Lovely ball by Richards.
That she's on her left. She needs to go back inside. That's why she slowed down.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, yes, it's a goal! So Chimson, and she's as surprised as all the rest of us. We weren't sure if that went in. Look at him celebrate.
Sure.
She's so excited.
That's priceless
Davis.
right there. It's very priceless.
Oh, wowee.
This is coming down. Obviously, look, right there's definitely a crucial part, you know, cross. And
the look on her, look on her face.
Through the hands of Martin. We thought that didn't go in, and then we see her roll from the back net. Yeah, fantastic! Yay! Well done, Litchfield. That's what we wanted. That's what that's what we were hoping for. Walk away with at least one on the board.
They deserved a goal, and they got it. Chimson's
face was priceless.
I reckon that's going to be her first goal of the season. She was that surprised. I hope someone got that.
Yeah,
candid
well
shot.
done.
I'm still laughing. We weren't sure if it went in, but the reaction on her face showed it all. So here's Bolwell. I'm quite surprised it's taken this long for her to go on.
Is,
the little
pocket rocket.
So here's Brock. Oh, that's just made it a lot better. We were hoping that Litchfield got the goal. We love the way that they celebrate. Yeah. They're always smiling, happy out there playing. Even though they've got the one win of the season, which sometimes makes it a very long season when you're not winning too many games, but their endeavour, their motivation and their enjoyment is never lacking. So can they get another? Coombs misses that one. There's McWilliam. So Brock against Garland. I know Brock's got some pace, uses her body well. That's the AFL style background. That one goes out. So Juan's going to quickly throw this in. Goes to her sister. Who's older, who's younger, Mina, or are they twins?
Oh, you're asking me. I don't know. I would say they're twins, but I think...
Put you on the spot with that one.
Yeah, I don't know. They're both, look so young.
I reckon Rochelle might be...
Younger.
Yeah.
Yes.
She looks a little bit tinier than her sister. Not that that really means much, because you're tinier than Ray Ray's,
Yeah, I'm the smallest in my family. But hey, let's not go there. Back to the game.
not much height, eh?
Wait.
Good throw in. There's the Hercules throw in again from Jess. And Captain Gray for Mindil kicks that one out. So we've got 4 minutes left. Can Litchfield kick another goal? But we're pretty happy. We're happy they got their goal.
Oh, don't worry about anybody else. But we are pretty happy that they got the goal. They needed that, and they well deserved that.
Yeah, the look on Chimson's face was priceless.
It was.
Here's Thurlow. Dancing around, here's Bolwell. She's just come on. Joanne will go up the line. Tap forward. So McWilliams, she'll take her on.
She will take her on. She'll
So
take
Bella
her
Clark needs to get
does have
across.
Option.
And she's going to take it. No, she's going to cross it. She does, but well done to Bella Clark. She got over there. She had to make the commitment to shut down the angle. And she had 2 spare players behind her, but well done in the end to Bella Clark.
It almost looked like McWilliams were waiting for the players to try and get on side.
She was in 2 minds. I don't know if she wanted to have a crack or thought to pass it to her teammates in the clear, and in the end it just gave Bella Clark enough time
to shut that play down.
Yeah, to get in the way. Leg to it. So here's Thurlow. Now Coombs needs to get herself onside. She did. No. They've seen that one.
So
free kick going the way of Penny.
This guy's confusing me.
Coombs just Penny. No, that's Gray with the free kick. Gives it to McWilliam. So we've got about 2 minutes. I don't reckon we'll have any injury time.
No, I don't think we had any injuries.
There's our little pocket rocket. She was offside there, Tegan McWilliam. But her opponent was Bolwell there, and that was Kaylee Bolwell.
Kaylee Bolwell. Which her mum is an awesome principal.
Principal?
Yeah, her mother's an awesome principal. I have worked under, Miss Bolwell, we'll call her. Great principal.
It's through. Here goes Clark. This would be good for her cousin, Tifa Thomas, but couldn't get that one through. That would have just been the icing on the cake for Litchfield.
Would have been.
Her mum's doing a wonderful job, and the family with the sepsis promotion and awareness. It's National Sepsis Day on Monday. And we look forward to the awareness and the video that's currently in the making towards First Nations people, to just let them know in the communities to be aware of sepsis.
Yes. Very, very important.
Unfortunately, the rate is 4 times higher than non-First Nations people, so we need to get the awareness out there. We hope that with the awareness video that comes out, we can get that shown. And of course, we'll keep an eye on that. Make sure we can get it on.
Oh, that throw.
That was Davis.
That was Davis. Another Hercules throw. These ladies should be going in for shot put.
They're finishing off with a bang here, Litchfield.
They are, and they're starting to, their momentum.
Davis has got to stay up there, throw it to her and let her have a crack while that space is there.
Push
with the
her
leg
up.
with the
Why
leg
not?
that she's got.
She should be sitting right in that. Oh, I see Carly and Dylan.
So they've got
she's
no
actually
goalie.
up. No, she's got no goalie.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Here we go. I think the girls got to that point. It's like, yep.
So Davis is back there, thankfully. So
And
there
there
we
it
go. So full time here, the round 18, and in the end, at Mindil, ACES are the winners, 4-1 against Litchfield, and we look forward to calling next week's semi-final. Hellenic will be taking on the Yuppers. Thank you, Mina, as always. I'm Natasha
Welcome.
Medbury, and we look forward to next week's game. Thank you. when the video, when you do, you might regret it. No, everyone's got his number now. Yeah. I got random. So it's